buddy?
Yes. I'm soaked. I could tell with the wiggles that I got soaked. Should have brought my jacket with me.
Yeah. Maybe we'll stop back and maybe buy one.
We're back at Strasbourg today. Had a rainy day out with Thomas, and we're on the parlor car today instead of the open air car because it's just because it's getting wet outside. That is because I am getting wet.
Okay, guys, so it's 40, 50.
My hair is wet, my face is wet, my arms are wet, my hands and fingers are wet, and my clothes are wet, and my stuffed animal Yoshi is wet. And also, my hat is wet. One of the Wiggles today are wearing ponchos due to rain outside. And DJ Lance Rock is also wearing a poncho. And Cam too. That is because it's raining outside. It was supposed to be sunny out today, but never mind. It's raining. It's going to be a wet day out for Thomas today. And we'll see you guys with Tim McGraw. It's going to be fine.
You want some goldfish crackers?
Yeah.
Or maybe potato chips or just crackers?
Crackers.
There you go, my dear.
Yeah, a little bit wet, huh, buddy?
Oh, thank you. Okay.
My legs hurt.
What can I get you to drink?
Why my legs hurt? Because you were running?
So, Moscato? Okay. You're gonna have a coffee?
Yep.
We're going to see Pop-Up. Pop-Up's waiting out at the Red Caboose Motel getting wet.
Right. Do you want cream, sugar? Okay.
There's another entrance into.
Okay, you got it. That is $30 even. Did you say a Moscato? What? You're having a coffee? Let's see it on here. Hold on, guys.
Remember when you were there and that story about the
So sorry about that. $33.25. Can you tell I'm kind of new?
Yeah, it was
Bear
right
with
there.
you.
I wasn't even looking for it. I was like, wow, like that's wild. I read it. That's maybe on the house. Like, what are the chances? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, there, out of 40.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Tim McGraw was saying, live like you were dying today for dying.
That's cool. That's all Mr. Neal last night, buddy.
We're wet.
Thank you very much.
We'll dry off a little bit.
Still want a picture with Thomas. And Sir Topham Hatt. And the Wiggles. And with Tim McGraw. I got my first picture with Jeff McMahon, Tim McGraw's keyboard player today. It's gonna be hot.
Hey guys, what can I get you to drink?
I'll take a longer.
No, no, lager? Got it.
You can ask him what he
Oh, you don't want the light, you want the regular. Okay, what about you?
I'll take Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, we have Coke.
Never mind. I'll take Coke.
You want a Coke?
Yeah.
You got it.
Did you want the,
Never mind.
did you want the
Goldfish.
goldfish cracker?
After I put down the thing, get up, my phone
Yeah.
was like,
Did you want that on?
Yeah.
Goldfish crackers?
Yeah.
Okay. 13:15.
no, that was perfect. Like, it was like,
Thomas is arriving back at the station.
That's awesome.
He came back from Aspen Shade.
There you go, sign in. Hi.
We're all sweating.
I'm not sweating.
So you gotta say if you want to leave a tip or not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're all wet.
Oh God, I know. Okay, my dear.
Big Joe.
Did you want a receipt?
No, that's fine.
All right, thanks, guys.
How much you pay for those? You bought them on Amazon? Right.
You okay? No, you were.
Oh,
My leg hurts.
Where's your leg hurt?
I run.
why look your papers? An overthinker. Wait, it's like she's like, yeah, she's worse. She, I have to talk her off of that a lot.
Thomas is back at the station. We believe at 11:45.
Harry? Get ready to take off.
Oh, 90, it looks like Murdoch. Bye, Percy.
Yeah. And that's Megan, that's one thing she said too about, I said, you don't want to get the other side. I don't know people there. So who cares? That's what you, that's what everybody live your growing. much, even with food, she's very like, oh, I don't like this, I don't eat that. No, and I'm not going to. Why? Good things. Uh-huh. Just like purple carrots and purple sweet potatoes.
And now we're moving.
Now we're moving.
Bye, Percy. We're gonna go past the Wiggles and go get Gabba and Thomas. That's the top and hat. Where I got a picture of DJ Lance Rock. I see the Gabba gang. Bye Flex. Bye Move. Bye Broby. Bye Luca. Bye Booty. Bye DJ Lance. Bye Cam. There's the Wiggles. It's the Wiggles. There's the Wiggles. Bye Satama. Bye Thomas. There's Thomas. Bye Thomas. Sure. Thank you. There's Mavis.
Good morning, everybody.
You alright?
Yeah, I feel like a dog. I feel like to shake everything off. Which is great for me, but anybody around me
I was just thinking.
doesn't work real well. So, tickets, please.
We're supposed to have six.
Yeah. I know.
I'm behind you.
Yep.
Go.
Now that is a skill.
It is.
I'd have dumped that like 14 feet that way.
Oh, don't worry, it still might happen. So, there you
I
go.
give you a lot of credit. I can barely walk on the train, let alone carry anything like that. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Awesome. Thank you so much.
I see pop up.
I have yet to find anything here that's like, pretty much everything is good. I walk through down any part of it.
I think it's more like a cake than it is a cheesecake.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Thank you so much.
I see pop up.
Yeah, I see.
There he is. He's right there.
So,
He was leaning on the fence. Pop up's that messy shape.
yep.
John Pierce on the train.
Yeah. Who's that?
John Pierce. Strong Wiggle. He's the purple Wiggle. Pop up again.
Some people really think.
Now pop up at Cherry Hill.
Very good. I don't think we're gonna be able to hear.
John the purple Wiggle has poker cards.
Oh, there it goes.
We'll see Thomas by the time we get back to the station.
Alright, let's go.
Pop up is at the crossing at Cherry Hill.
Let's go. You guys think it's good food? Absolutely.
Well, with Yoshi.
Yoshi can get in there too. Of course.
Take that to the building and get back in the station.
Take it.
Nobody's sitting there.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, pop up.
Fresh is getting worked on. He was supposed to be right there. Now he's right here.
Some rail fanning here.
It's Mr. Tyler. What's up, Mr. Tyler? Comes at Carpenter's Crossing. He can hear the ghost whistle. But we can't. can't hear the ghost whistle today from here.
Wonder if we're gonna stop for
Hear it from here today.
Yeah, building out stuff. And with daycare, they're always looking for people. Forty and under.
Here's Roth's Grove.
Yeah, say.
Ready to go around?
Picnic
Oh,
park.
if you're over.
America's Historic Steam Railroads was filmed here. And Fast Car was filmed here by Luke Combs and Tracy Chapman. That was the same Tracy. That was the Tracy Chapman version. 7002, 1223, and 31, and 90. Now 90. Thomas 89 and 475 on the Luke Combs versions. Cannot hear the ghost whistle from here today. It's gonna be an echo. What? What was that?
Now's the port.
Oh, I can't hear it.
I know.
I hear another train.
Well, it's on. The ghost whistle.
Well, it's a good thing you know how to do stuff, because we didn't know where those was. That's cool.
We're just moving on.
We're gonna have to leave that open.
They usually have a speaker on and they tell you about this. They have a little joke here to do the ghost whistle. When they blow the whistle, and the echoes back from the hills over there. It sounds like another train over there, but
Oh, so that's why it sounded good.
We're gonna have to leave that open for
Well, you're
now.
fine, whatever you like.
We're gonna have to leave that open.
you want to sit over here, Drew, when you mind? I'll sit over there.
Yeah, we can open this side too.
Yeah, you can open that side too.
Jim, you open
You
it.
don't mind.
Oh, no, this is great.
Okay.
We would have taken the open car, but we're like, it's raining, so.
Yeah, it's.
But this is just right, you get what you want, you can always close. Oh, this is cool.
Well, I need my open bag to go. I don't know what I call this.
What's that?
Hold on a minute. I don't know what I'm calling that.
I don't think this is your first time on here, then.
This is literally probably the 90th time. He's 21 now. He's been coming here at least 3 times a year since he was 2. Goes to a bunch of different railroads. Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Maryland.
Well, we had to come back to this area because he remembered something from his youth. He's like, we should have stopped at some point. We never got the opportunity.
I was probably 7 or 9.
Okay. He's been going there since he was little too.
So I'm really looking forward to it. Well, it's funny. One of our Pennsylvania sisters, that's what I remember the most. I was going to that.
Oh, wow. Remember all these years later?
And at least they didn't spray the fields today. We were at campground last night. She's right there. And they must have just finished spraying.
It is the time of year for it.
We're from New England, so kind of like upper Vermont. We used to camp up there, but we were down from all the farms. So, yep. We're in the right spot.
For sure.
I like kind of like the dog farm. Sit down a little bit.
Pop-ups in paradise. Another day in paradise today. It stopped raining. out there.
Day trip, or even a camp trip.
Oh, I can see it.
No, it would be the other way around. They would be like,
Stay inside.
This must be nice.
I heard you talk about Thomas.
Yeah,
So, do they run that train a lot?
yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
I see Papa.
Christmas, they sell Christmas trees right here.
Oh, cool.
You can come down here and pick one out, they'll throw it on a train car.
Really?
Take it back to the station.
Oh, that's
we
cool.
need to go to Pembroke. Yes, that's, I want to go there every day. She realized you do the things that you do in the hospital.
You alright?
Yep, you're absolutely fine.
This is that Phil Vassar.
We saw that. That's on my
Phone ring.
I never saw one with a train on it.
Quick shower. Milk. Sour. Things. Makes you laugh. It's all fixed.
Are you?
Okay, it's so nice. Just
Throw it
another
out,
day
detach the engine.
paradise.
We
I'd
did
rather
the obnoxious
be.
people who walked through from the front to see what everything was like. So the pictures from the dining car was telling us that. And we're like, you might have picked the wrong car. She said, no, you get to see the car. So, yeah.
Yep.
It's just another day in paradise.
You guys always go for an end car?
Yeah.
Try to, it
Yeah.
lets it be by the engine.
Oh, yeah.
Usually in the summer, when it's not raining and it's warm out, they got open air cars that are up, you know,
Oh,
that
yes.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Where were you? You were in the open air car, what? New York? New York State with Rose?
Looks
Oh, yeah.
like Domino's Pizza and the
It was fall. It
You guys
was
visit a
fall.
lot of railroads?
We just jump into anything and everything nearby, whether it's museums or history things or
So it's
farms.
always an adventure.
Some kind
Yeah,
of adventure.
sometimes we're just spur of the moment. This was a spur of the moment today.
Oh, really?
We're on the last day of our trip back home.
Oh, great.
Went to see friends in North Carolina, so they brought us to the Biltmore Mansion.
paradise.
Oh, wow.
And
How's that doing down that way? The tornado a little while back.
Yeah.
so they did get hit with it
Tornado,
there.
but also the
Yeah.
hurricane. Biltmore's right in Asheville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we went through and saw all of it.
Yeah, we did.
It's just another day in
That's what that's
paradise.
Oh, yeah, there was still, streets that had buildings that were gone.
Oh, yeah.
Other buildings that are just still being worked on, not
Just
open.
another day
We're
in
having a hard time with that. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather be.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting some stuff done, but it's gonna be a little bit.
It's gonna be, that was very devastating. I mean, there was just mudslides that were unbelievable.
Yeah.
From what I've seen videos of houses coming downhill.
And the amount of time it takes to try to get anything out of it before the insurance company. And you have to keep paying on your and your mortgage, even though everything's gone.
Right.
And
You
you
don't even
need
know if
something
you
to
can
live
live
in. You know?
it. Right.
There's gotta be a better method. We have a camp in Upper Vermont, or no, mid to Lower Vermont, I should say. And we had a lot about
It's
a
just
rain
another
2
day
years ago
in
or so. And
paradise.
yeah, everything got washed out on the towns along the river. And we happened to be, our campground happens to be above where they had built a reservoir area for the time it got flooded back in like 1930 or something.
It was just
So
another day in
it needed like
paradise
5 to
today.
10 more feet. It was going to crest the dam to think it was that bad. But cars got washed in. People's propane tanks were floating down the river. All the septic places are along the river. All those overflowed and dumped in. Yeah.
So no drinkable water.
Nothing.
I mean, everything.
Don't go out in kayaks. Don't fish. Don't anything for. You know, it was like 4 to 6 months
Yeah.
because it was the beginning of the summer. Or it was like May.
Oh, that had to smell bad.
It was amazing. And we just lucked out. We had talked about moving our camper to this other place, and it was raining a lot that year. And they had already had like a little washout of their road, but they didn't have like decent sites that we consider decent. Because I'm used to state campgrounds, and they give you some privacy with bushes. You're out,
trees
you got some space. And the flood happened, the whole road they were on all got washed away. The entire area, nothing in, nothing out. And up the road from there, there had been an area that the water wiped out the hill, and you could see the railroad tracks.
Number
And
90
the
is in
ties.
its 90s livery.
And then there's a chasm,
Wow.
like
Oh, there she
100 feet
comes.
deep, and they had to rebuild all that
Wow. The bridge back up to the
to
railroad.
re-support the railroad.
I've been to Gettysburg since
So it was
2021.
something.
Gettysburg's cool.
And somebody
Yeah.
took
like
an
that.
excavator,
Yeah, they have steam locomotives there.
went
Oh,
right
really?
down
Yeah.
in, and
Seen
you're
that.
just like,
It's
oh my god,
1278.
like you would have thought
Okay.
you would have rolled
It
it.
had a boiler explosion in 1995.
Oh, wait a minute, I did hear
Yeah, we
about that.
feel from
You
I
did?
did. I did hear about that. Yes.
June 16th, 1995.
Yep.
Your whole life is gone in an instant.
Yes.
The crewmen were injured by the accident. The 1278 is in Ohio today.
Oh.
Well,
You follow these trains, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, cool. That's great.
the Knox and Kane is now gone.
70 years ago.
Ow! You heard about the
Sometimes they're not so gentle.
Yeah. You heard about the Gettysburg explosion?
We don't want them to be.
Wow.
It's kind
1278's
of
crown
like
should
us
fail.
up our camper. If you don't get it quite
I've heard
right,
about that before.
down the road.
I've heard about back in the 1800s too, one that completely blew up all over the place.
Yeah, he asked about that.
Yeah, it got all the tubes are just sticking out like a big spider. It's crazy.
When did that steam car explode? Like in 1995 or something?
Oh, 1278,
What year was it?
June 16th, 1995.
95. Wow.
The Kinzua Bridge got destroyed by a tornado.
Wow. It's just,
Now it's back to normal position on the Knox and Kane Railroad.
oh, is that the one in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one, the big long, the one that goes across the gorge, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Marionville.
Yeah. A friend of mine went there and they went on the lookout. You been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's on our bucket list.
So a Chinese steam engine, number 58, was there. I've been on that train.
Wow.
It's 611 at the Knox and Kane Railroad. In 765 on the Gettysburg Railroad.
Yeah, we haven't done any of the Gettysburg trains.
Well, I was there as some came through when I went hiking we were camping with the Boy Scouts. And so we had a whole week in Gettysburg.
There was steam trains over there?
And no, I was more just by the train station there, which is where Lincoln would get off.
No, not the safety valve again. I hate safety valves.
They all
But also with steam. Better than an explosion.
Absolutely.
They could have blow up.
Yeah.
4449 is in Oregon.
Yeah.
765 is in Indiana. 1225 is the Polar Express.
Oh, yeah. Which one's big
In
boy?
what state?
The 40 in Michigan. The 4014 is the big boy.
Yeah, that, I'd love to see that.
I love to see it too.
It's so big. It's incredible how big it is.
Huntington and Broad Top number 38 was in Gettysburg. Now it's at the Conway Scenic Railroad visiting.
Up in New Hampshire?
Yeah. 7470 ran in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
We were just talking about going back to Mount Washington and
Yeah.
they call it the Cobb Railway to go up to the top of the mountain.
I want to go
We
there
haven't done
too.
that.
I want to go there too.
We've been on Mount Washington. We've had to go by us, but we've never been on it.
He's talked about that for years
Yeah.
out there, but we haven't been there.
You ever heard
Where
about?
you guys from?
Maryland.
You heard about the Belfast Moosehead like 1149? It's a Swedish steam engine
Where do they have that now?
in Tennessee.
Tennessee?
You know the 1149 ran in Belfast, Maine. It was in Unity, Maine.
Okay.
1149 operated until it was put on display.
And if that's, is Unity somewhere mid-state? Let's look on my phone to see what location. We have family that's just moving up to Maine.
Oh, really?
So
They
it might be
filmed 10
something we
years
could
of
do
Thomas
in
at this
the
railroad.
Actually, your
They
cousin
filmed the
Tasha
Magic
lives
Railroad here too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have family that live near Portland.
In Maine.
Unity, Maine, yeah.
Spokane, Portland, and Seattle 700 is in Oregon.
Okay. Yeah, there's still a good amount out there, which is nice.
Yeah. The Reading and Northern 425s in Pennsylvania in 2102. It used to be the Blue Mountain and Reading Railroad. Now it's the Reading Blue Mountain and Northern Railway. And East Broad Top's up in Pennsylvania too. Well, 16 is running. It hasn't ran since 1956.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really working on a lot of them now, I see.
Yeah.
I follow a group on Facebook, I don't remember what it is, but yeah, every now and then they're showing how they're getting another one going. That's really
6325 is on the Ohio Central Railroad. In 1293 and 1551, they operated at that time at Sugar Creek, Ohio.
right.
You know that railroad?
No, we're not familiar with that
No.
part of the country as much.
Yeah.
So we might have heard of it once, but it didn't stay in our memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so Unity Main's midway. Mount Washington's lower, it would be closer to visit than Unity. But we had seen the trains in North Conway.
Yeah. 7470 operates there.
We have a campsite in Vermont, so we want to go to Bellows Falls.
Yeah.
The railroad there.
Steamtown used to be there.
Yeah, that's when I went when I was a kid. I went there.
1278 used to be at Steamtown before the boiler exploded in Gettysburg. Wait,
Can't imagine that.
1278 had a boiler explosion at Gardner's.
They must have heard that for 20 months.
Oh, yeah, that had to be bad. For that to build up that much pressure to blow that up.
Oh, yeah.
That had to be
Well,
pretty
they're
bad.
running super high anyway. I mean, you know, not like your house boiler.
The Gettysburg Railroad didn't turn their safety valves on. Or the Knots and Kane Railroad.
That Steamtown is still 2.5 hours above you.
It used to be in Vermont. Now it's in Pennsylvania, in Scranton.
It's Scranton, right? Yeah.
3254 operated in Gettysburg.
We could have visited that, we were there at the end, we could
Right.
have
And that one has a roundhouse and everything, I believe.
Before 3254 went to Steamtown, it was in Gettysburg.
Oh,
You ever been to the museum in Baltimore? B&O Museum in Baltimore?
I've been to the Knox and
B&O
Kane
Railroad
Railroad.
Museum.
Oh, we haven't
I've
been
been there twice.
They got a giant
I've been there
railroad.
lots of times.
They have lots of trains.
Maybe we should plan that next time we want this. I have a brother in Arnold.
Mr. Brakeman, you
They don't have a
okay?
train ride, but they have train.
Yeah, but to visit, yeah. Very good.
You know the trains cross the Kinzu Bridge. You know the Knox and Kane Railroad crosses the Kinzu Bridge.
Say it again?
You know the train crosses the Kinzua Bridge in Pennsylvania?
Okay.
Oh, it was destroyed by a tornado.
Was that the wooden structure that was?
It was in 2003, July 21st.
Yeah, they never thought that would happen.
There were no trains on Knox Queen Railroad at that time.
Yeah.
Now it's running again. It's 611. It's still visiting that railroad. 611 is in Virginia. It's a 12-hour. Well, 1218 is in Virginia.
They're gonna feel the air this time. Last time. Yes, we must shut one.
I'm going to leave that open.
Yep,
I'm going to leave this
So you
open.
leave that one.
yep. We're just cutting a little air for the people down. They were getting that on there.
You've been in Mount Washington before?
Yeah, we've, I haven't hiked Mount Washington, but we've gone into the Mount Washington range. So some of them are short hikes and not bad. We put a backpack on our back and carry up everything we need
Yeah.
and stay in a cabin at the top.
Yeah.
We went up to the top of Mount Washington. There was a hotel there.
Yeah.
And then you could take the train down.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. You're above the clouds.
Yeah.
Everything's blue up there.
Just like you were on an airplane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I haven't been on too many airplanes. Have you?
Yeah, I've been on one to Texas.
To Texas?
Yeah.
Houston or Dallas?
Dallas.
Dallas, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been in Texas in almost 4 years.
The Texas State Railroad's in Rust. And Grapevine Vintage Railroad in Grapevine.
Which is great. It's like having a walking history book with you.
Yeah. K4 1361. It operated until 1988. It was in York.
We have a friend of ours as well. Does Tim Hill still work on the railroad or he retired? He just retired in the last 5 years.
Yeah, he was.
Hop up to the crossroad.
We met him through Coleman Lantern Group.
I went to the Cass Scenic Railroad one
So
time.
you have all kinds
They
of
have shale
collectors.
locomotives
So
there.
I've camped all my life. We got married and we started
Two
camping.
went to the Cass Scenic
And
Railroad.
When we pull up, you'll see there's a small
Went to
tear
Maryland
drop.
734,
So
1309.
then we got back into a
I know those
vintage camping.
locomotives.
Well, if you're in vintage camping,
I know those
they
two
do
locomotives.
glamping. So they wear the clothes that people would have worn there. They
734 is
have
in
the stoves
restoration.
and lanterns that would have been used that matches their camper. So we start getting back into Coleman lanterns and things. And then you realize the history of that goes all the way back, 1890, because the lamps in the house were actually Coleman.
I went to the
back
Milton
then.
Western
So
Railroad
we
multiple
have an
times.
1874
It was
farmhouse.
98, 58.
So we were doing things that outfitted the
Western
house.
shut down operations.
One of the guys is also a railroad guy because you have wiki lanterns and you have Coleman lanterns that are two different. And some of the people he was hanging with were the people who were writing books and the history and the details of all these lanterns. So that's why it's not unusual to have a whole lot of guys just there spouting the same information and everybody's just eating it up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so we get together in groups because sometimes some people are more perfectionist than I am. And they
It's the ready sixth time.
Now I imagine since you love the railroad so much, you must have been able to do that somewhere.
Well, 425 has the Reading sixth time.
Not yet, huh?
Yeah.
That's got to be on the bucket list.
It's the Reading sixth time.
You did ride on a turntable when they turned the train around one
I
time.
did it one time in Frostburg.
oh, that's cool.
That's neat. And I think the one in Scranton, Steventown has one up there.
Yeah.
We do.
The Cumbres and Toltec is in New Mexico and Colorado. And Durango and Silverton is in Colorado. Well, the Grand Canyon Railway is in Arizona.
Yep. I've been on the Southern Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Southern Chief and the
49
cars going down Sleeping Hills with the scouts.
49
That was a great trip.
4960 operates there.
Huh?
4960.
Okay.
And 29 is in restoration. Oh, 18 used to run on the Grand Canyon Railway until it went to the Rio Grande Scenic Railroad. Well, now the Rio Grande Scenic Railroad in Alamosa is closed.
I know, I feel like we're in this country, they could probably send them to other places like Africa and stuff. You'll see how guys are trying to keep the different railroads going, etc., and fixing things because they just don't have resources there. It's like, why are we gonna just have it sit here, you know? There's still a whole lot of areas of the world that are pretty remote that would love to have things shipped in.
Thomas is getting ready to leave soon.
Oh, no.
What departure time's that?
11:45.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that should be about the time we're arriving back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
They have Thomas up here every once in a while. They have a train that's replicated for it.
We saw there was advertised on, yeah, which must get everybody pretty excited.
Yeah, he come up here, it's crazy.
Oh, I believe it. Our sons love Thomas.
Awesome.
My nephew's already been to the area, and he was pretty obsessive compulsive about it. Between the ages of 2 and 5. So my brother's like, you guys haven't been here yet? We're like, okay, well, we just couldn't keep up here.
The skunk train's in California.
Skunk train?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's the California Western Railroad. 45 operates there. 2472 from the Southern Pacific Railroad operated. It was at the Niles Canyon Railway.
I like these train cars because they seem pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
It's in back 140
The
years
Gettysburg,
ago.
yeah, the Gettysburg
train
Railroad
cars,
operated
if
3
there was an
steam
accident, they were
locomotives,
barely going 30, but the train
like
car would hit them
76,
all.
38, 1278.
You think about,
Before 1278,
I guess that's
3254
it. That I just
was in
thought they were
Gettysburg.
so fleecy.
The Penview Mountain Railroad was in Blairsville.
Hold on, he's fixing the tractor. Do I see him all like
Sloan
that?
Cornell,
What are you doing that along the?
Sloan Cornell operated Gettysburg. Sloan Cornell has passed away. Sloan Cornell passed away in April 2010. And his son Jim Cornell in 2004.
All kinds of stuff along those tracks. That's quite the place.
A lot of activity there in the summertime.
Oh, I can imagine.
All the kids are running around doing all kinds of stuff.
Honestly, in 5 minutes.
Fun.
Yeah.
We're going to the railroad toy store.
As always.
This is still faster than
Oh, yeah.
Aladdin.
Well, what he's would keep going on the tracks here.
They didn't say anything in Monticello or whatever about how long it took to get the train up to Washington. That would have been a quick ride.
The Penview Mountain Railroad was in Blairsville. It was a switchback railroad. 76 was there before Gettysburg. and number 8 was there before Steamtown.
Sounds interesting that there was a switchback.
Yeah.
Is there a mountain in that area?
Yeah. No.
Look at the switchbacks on,
I
yeah.
wonder if they did it like this.
Oh, that would make sense.
I don't know. Because if you couldn't do a hard turn.
Yeah, that'd be too hard of a turn.
Maybe it has something to do with the waterways? There's certainly enough bridges in that area now. I think the farm on this side, toward the beginning, is my favorite farm.
Oh, yeah.
And they usually, like I said, they usually have a speaker when they tell you about it. Like the oldest turkey farm
Oh, yeah.
in the state or something like that.
Guess we're all set. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
It's supposed to be the oldest turkey farm in the state or something.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. It's been operated since like 18.
This place there?
No, it'll be on that
Oh,
side.
that's.
I don't know, they didn't look real when we went with my out. They were just all standing still. Hey, it could have been. People have a funny sense of humor.
Like the decoy cows.
Yes. They were all lined up and like
That
in
would
a
have been
row.
good because one would turn around and say,
Yes. I was like, somebody's putting us on with this.
some geese.
Chicken tractors.
Geese.
That'd be a nice place to buy some stuff. They got something going on. No, but it's a lot. That's all. Toy train museum. You like that?
Like the ring.
Ready 6 time.
Sleep in the
Cabooses? Yeah, that's cool.
Aw, that's sweet.
That is
There is a
I've been there
campground
hundreds of
in
times
Connecticut.
a day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What a life.
Might have to drive over there.
Yeah, I think we have to.
We'll go to.
I doubt they'll let you peek in though, if it's a motel.
They will go over there and stay. Then we'll go to the church.
That's fine.
Times
You
of
can have it all.
to the park. So now you can get through.
Look at this. Hey, hey.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Wow. Big boiler.
I see a little bit of P&R on that tender.
Yeah.
There's P&R 972's tender. What about his coach? It's from the Norfolk Southern Railroad. Thomas is leaving. We'll see him.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're gonna come this way?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here comes Thomas. Thomas has been this way before.
He's pretending that, but
That's okay.
But Thomas has been this way before at the station. Thomas's stop has been right there. Thomas!
Thomas.
Bye, Thomas!
It's too bad they don't have Edward and Henry and all of that too.
Well, they do bring Percy over.
They bring Percy.
Okay, Mr. Brakeman.
Yes, sir.
Everybody has
Well,
a favorite.
good. We made it.
1278 was in Gettysburg.
Yes.
it had a boiler explosion.
Dude, yes,
You ever heard about that?
we have. Yeah, that's why we are very particular on how we do these things. We do not like that. That is a bad deal.
The 1278 is still in service in Gettysburg today.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, good. They took care of it.
yeah, new crown sheet.
Awesome. Cool.
There's the top of hat. There's the top of hat.
Jump it down.
There's the Wiggles.
Wiggles too.
I see Greg. Anthony. Jeff. It's the Wiggles. There's Yo Gabba Gabba. Yep. There's Bob and Jerry. Hey, Gabba Gabba.
Yes. This is where they came.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what we were talking about in the car on the way up.
oh, I didn't realize it was here.
Yes.
Now the people are here.
I know, it was kind of
This is usually full.
sad in the morning when we first got here. There were like 4 cars. It's like, don't tell me because it's a rainy day. They don't get many people.
Got the way to train, I guess.
When they go through all this effort, you don't want them to stop.
Yeah. It's a great place.
Yeah.
Great place. Yeah.
You don't have all the people who can run it. They're not going to be here forever. I guess, oh, where was it? In Scotland, there's an
Well, we're
observation
stopped.
building like this
Now
between
Thomas is
Grafton
gone.
that you can rent as a B&B
Oh, really?
in Scotland.
That's pretty cool.
So, and the trains are just